Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining. Thank you for being here for this live. This is going to be an exciting live. This is the first in a series of many lives, and this is where I'll be sharing travel hacks and I'll be sharing travel tips and I'll be sharing for many of you who are already subscribed to my channel. You know that I focus on traveling, excursions, activities, all things that just allow you to get out and experience life at a different level. Many of the trips and restaurants are very high end, and I will be sharing tips on how you can experience those things at a fraction of the cost. So stay tuned for that. Tonight's actual live is about travel hacking that will allow you to get through the airport quickly. So these are going to be security tips, things that you can use to help you when you're traveling. This will move you along and you don't have to wait in line so long when you're at the airport. So these are things that I've learned over the years. So, and if you don't mind, if you would go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already a member, so that you can receive more travel tips. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first travel tip when you're trying to get through the airport quickly is Clear. So Clear is a service. If you haven't heard of Clear, it's a service that it uses this biometric data where it'll take a picture of your eyes, your iris, and it'll also take your fingerprint. And pretty much you just go through the airport and you look into the Clear machine, or you put your fingerprint there and you're allowed to just go through the line. Now, when you go through the Clear line, you still have to take your shoes off. You still have to put your luggage up. You still have to do all the things that everyone else has to do. You just get an opportunity to go through the Clear line quicker, and you don't have to stand in the long line that's there for everyone else. Now, Clear costs about $189 a year, and that's one cost per year. Depending on what type of credit card you have, many of the credit card companies, they will allow you to charge your Clear and then you'll get reimbursed for it later. So the advantages of Clear are speed. All Clear members have their own dedicated lines, which are significantly faster, significantly faster. I've seen people standing in a line that had 100 people in it, and then you come through the Clear line and you get through just like that. So it's significantly faster. The second advantage of Clear is it's very convenient. All you have to do is just go through the Clear line, scan your eyes or your fingerprint, your thumb or your index fingerprint, and you automatically will get through the line a lot faster. And Clear is available in over 35 airports in the US, and they're still expanding. So you want to check your airport to make sure that it has Clear. I travel a lot, especially throughout the United States and to Europe, and I have not been to an airport yet in the US that did not have Clear. So if you're a frequent traveler, Clear can save you a lot of time. Now, this is, again, I say if you're a frequent traveler, meaning if you travel 3 or 4 times a year, then you want to hurry up and get to your destination, and you don't just want to be spending time in the airport. So you want all the travel hacks you can get to get you in and out quickly. So the next one is TSA PreCheck. Now, let's talk about TSA PreCheck. This program is a must-have if you are a serious traveler and you want the best possible airport experience. TSA PreCheck, like Clear, has a separate line. It allows you to just speed through that line really quickly. But here's the deal with TSA PreCheck. You do not have to take your shoes off. You do not have to take your laptop. If you're like me, I travel with not one laptop, but 2 laptops. You do not have to take your laptop out. You do not have to check your bags with all the liquids and all the different lotions or things in it like that. And Clear is super, super, super fast. TSA, I'm sorry. TSA is super, super fast. And TSA, the thing I love about TSA is it is internationally and it is locally. So it is at most of the major airports, over 200 airports, and over 80 different airlines has TSA PreCheck. TSA PreCheck, the cost is $78 for a 5-year membership. So you can see already it's worth it to get TSA PreCheck if you're going to be traveling a lot. $78 for 5 years. Clear is $189, and that is per year. So you want to get TSA PreCheck because the speed, typically the lines are much shorter. It's very easy to get through. You don't have to remove your shoes, your laptops, any liquid, and it's widely available. Over 200 airports, as opposed to Clear is 35 airports. So now, what if you don't travel as frequently and you're not wanting to make the investment in a yearly fee or an annual fee for 1 year or 5 years? If that is the case, what are some other hacks that you can use to get through the airport quickly? Well, one of the hacks that you can use to get through the airport quickly that I see so many people do not do this, and I don't understand why people don't use this hack. The number one hack that will save you sometimes up to 45 minutes in the airport is to check in online. Check in online. That's it. And when you check in online, here's the advantage. Now, when you get to the airport, you can go to the curbside check-in and allow the sky caps. The sky caps are the guys that are there at the airport and they attempt to help you with your luggage. Allow them to help you with your luggage. Give them a little tip. What is $5 for you to get help with your luggage? And you're going to get curbside check-in, and you're not going to stand in lines. Curbside check-in is almost at every single airport. Almost every single airport have curbside check-in. This is the number one hack, and people are sleeping on this. I don't understand why. I recently took a trip. I believe I was going to Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. I was flying out of Houston. I was going to Dallas. It was a Monday morning. It was jam-packed. The airport was jam-packed. I was flying out of Houston. When I tell you the airport was packed, I don't know what was going on. But when I went in, the lines, and I have a priority status. So even the priority line for United had, let's say, 25 people in it. Even though it was moving fast, it had 25 people in it. The little kiosks that people go to when they put in their driver's license and you print out your boarding pass and then you do your luggage yourself, that saves time, right? When you don't want to get in the line to let the airline check you in. So there are 3 ways you can check in. You can check in the line. You allow the airline attendant to check you in. That's one. You can go to the kiosk and you put in your driver's license and you'll get your boarding pass and you'll get the ticket for your luggage. That's 2. But the third way that you can check in that is a hack and so quick that people sleep on is check in online the night before. You can check in up to 24 hours before and then allow curbside to check you in. I went to the airport. It was hundreds of people in line. I just walked over to curbside because I had checked in the night before. I gave them my luggage. It was no one in line. I was checked in under 5 minutes. Then I walked inside and I went to the TSA line. I also have Clear, so I could have went to any line. I was inside the airport I was inside at my terminal within 10 minutes when there were hundreds of people waiting in line. So there you have it. Those are three major hacks. Remember, the first one is to get Clear. A Clear membership is $189 per year. Clear advances you through the line. All you have to do is put your fingertip or show your iris, and Clear is available in over 35 airports in the US, and they're still expanding. Secondly, if you travel more than 5 times a year and you travel internationally, you want to consider getting TSA PreCheck, because with TSA PreCheck, you get an opportunity to go through the line without taking your laptop out, without taking your shoes off, and you also don't have to worry about all the little liquids and things that are in your bag. So TSA PreCheck is the way to go if you travel over 5 times a year and you travel internationally. But if you don't do either of those things and you don't want to spend any money, you can save up to 45 minutes at the airport just by checking in online overnight and then allowing the curbside check-in to take place. So those are the 3 travel security hacks I have for you today. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I will be bringing you more Thursday travel hacks and travel tips. I'll be showing you how to, excuse me. I'll be showing you how to save money as you're traveling, how to take, really nice trips, first class trips in many cases, trips where you're only spending a fraction of the cost. And that's on airline, that's on hotels. So subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye.